Okay, first of all, would you send some message to your fans in Japan?
Hello, I'm Leslie of the Bay City Rollers, and I'm the lead singer.
Hello, I'm Derek, and I play drums to see all you Japanese fans, and thanks for putting Saturday Night and all the other records in the charts.
Hi, I'm Eric Faulkner of the Bay City Rollers, and I play lead guitar and mandolin. And I just like to say that we're looking forward to seeing our Japanese fans from this year. We'll see you then. Rock on.
Hi, my name is Woody. I'm in the Bay City Rollers, and I play bass guitar and sing vocals.
Hi, this is Ian here with the Bay City Rollers, and I play rhythm guitar, lead guitar, bass, and keyboards.
Now, tell me something about your family, hobby, and favorite musician, and his or her songs, your favorite songs.
This is Derek, and my hobbies is horse riding. I have my own horse in Scotland, and I do a lot of swimming and walking as well. And of course, I keep a lot of fish. In the house, I have about 13, 14 fish, goldfish, they come from Japan. I just like Paul McCartney and Wings, and I like the Carpenters, Barry White, people like that. But that song, My Love, I heard that a couple of years ago, and it really impressed me, and I really loved it. And it's the one I probably play most of all at home when I get back. I don't know what it's got like, it's just a nice song, it's just a really beautiful song, I like it a lot.
How about your family?
Family, I have one brother. His name's Alan, who just left the group. And I have two sisters, Betty and Alice. Betty's married, and Alice she's engaged to be married. So, and they all live in Edinburgh, we just live just outside Edinburgh.
Hi, this is Leslie speaking. I'll tell you something about me. My hobbies are driving cars, driving my mother up the wall, and generally being a mischief. This boy. And I've got three brothers who are all older than me, and the oldest one's a DJ on a radio station in Scotland, and the other one's a DJ in a club in Scotland, and the other one's a joiner, a carpenter. And I think my favourite song would be She, Charles Aznavour.
Hi, this is Eric again, and just like to say that I've got one older brother. His name's Alan, and my favourite hobby is writing songs and listening to music and doing gigs. And my favourite artist is McCartney and Stevie Wonder, David Bowie. And I think my favourite song is My Love by McCartney.
Well, my family, I have one brother and three sisters. Both parents are still alive, and my favourite single is a song by the Rubettes. It's called Sugar Baby Love.
Yeah, I've got two brothers. One, a smaller brother who's about 12 or 13, I can't remember, and his name's Ronald, and an elder brother who's 20, I think. I've not seen him for about 3 years, and his name's Gordon. And my hobbies are swimming, and swimming. And I just really water sports like scuba diving and skiing, things like that, water skiing. There's one on our second album, Once Upon a Star, which is called Hey Beautiful Dreamer. So and I like that song.
Now, I want to know the history of Rollers, from the beginning and to the latest days.
Hi, this is Derek. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about how the group got started. It started a long time ago, about 8 years ago, in school in Edinburgh when we got together and got the group together. And then we met Tam. And then after that, we had a one-hit record called Keep On Dancing, which was in 1971, which went into the British charts. And then after that, we had a bit of a lull, and we had a couple of misses. And then in early 1974, we had the song. We made a couple of changes. Eric and Woody and Leslie joined the band, and then we had the song called Remember out, which was a big hit for us in Britain. And then after that we had a big string of hits, and then we got our own television show as well. And then it spread into Europe, so we started having hits all over Europe, and then America, and then Japan as well. We've had a couple of hits in Japan now, as you probably know. So that's the story. And of course Ian has only joined the group maybe 3 or 4 months ago. He replaced Alan, who's my brother, and he retired from the band. He's went into the publishing, our publishing.
How did you name Bay City Rollers?
We got the name Bay City Rollers by sticking a pin in the map of America because we wanted an American sounding name. So we got a map of America, stuck a pin in, and it landed in a place called Bay City, which is in Michigan, near Michigan. And we just added the rollers ourselves. So we got called Bay City Rollers, that's what it was.
Then how did you change the name Saxons to Bay City?
Yeah, well, the Saxons was really in the early days. You know, when we first ever started, it was the Saxons. But we only kept that name for about 6 months or something. And then after that, we've been the Bay City Rollers for about 8 years now.
Well, we had a hit called Keep On Dancing, and after that was in the charts, we released a song called We Can Make Music, which I think sold about 5 copies. And so after that, you know, we released about four different songs, which never reached the charts in England. So we were doing sort of one night stands at ballrooms, you know, doing different nightclubs and universities, and you know, like every night of the week we were sort of on stage, and we just roughed it. You know, we used to drive about in a van, and we had a mattress in the back of a van, and eventually some of the members of the group got a bit fed up with not having any money, and they were really tired. So around about late 1973, we released a song called Remember, and at that time the lineup was Alan, Derek, Leslie, Woody, and myself, and so Remember got to number 6 in the charts, and then when that was in the charts, Woody joined us. Another guy left the group, and Woody came in, and then things really sort of started to happen in ballrooms, you know, so all the girls started to scream at us, and you know, and we started to get more and more work. And then we released a song called Shang-a-Lang, which got to number 2 in England. And that song really sort of sealed it for us in England, because the girls started to go crazy and jump on stage and went. And so, and around summer 1974, we done our first British major concert tour. And that was crazy, you know. The girls used to, you know, we had to stop the show every 5 minutes. There was girls fainting, and they were given oxygen, and there was ambulance men being knocked down. And, you know, the whole tour was just crazy, you know, and it sort of hit the headlines in Britain. And then,
What was the girls you like?
Type of girls I like the kind of girls that come to see us in concert, the ones that wear the same clothes as us, and the kind of girls I don't like is what we call posers, which is girls that think they're better than other girls, you know, and dress up really fancy, big flopping eyelashes and everything. That's like a nice plain girl, you know, and girls that wear the same stuff as us and come to the concerts.
Thank you. Now, 10 questions for Leslie.
You know that one? I like that song. It's got good memories for me, but I'm not telling you which they are. And the kind of girls I like are nice plain girls like Derek. But I've got
I'm not a girl.
I've got a special attraction to Japanese girls. I love them. Drive me wild.
Have you ever seen Japanese girls picture or?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
saw them in London and in Edinburgh. They come over, and you know, you're always looking at them and oh.
Funny enough, when we were recording in Toronto, there's a lot of Japanese people there, and there's a lot of Japanese girls used to wait outside the studio for us and everything, and they're really nice. I don't know why it is in Toronto, but there's a lot of Japanese people there. It's good.
Do you have any girlfriends?
Now, we don't have any steady girlfriends at all, because it would be a bit unfair on the girls, because like we do so much travelling around the world, and if you had a girlfriend, I mean, you'd have to leave her at home, and then you would never see each other for months, and it would just fall through anyway. So we're still looking. We're all going to get married to Japanese girls.
How about Leslie?
Well, I think I would get married to a Japanese girl. I really do. Beautiful, they are. Beautiful.
How did you get into the Bay City Rollers?
Well, when the Bay City Rollers came to Belfast to play, doing a concert, we were their support act. I was in a group called the Young City Stars, And then I rang Tom one day, and Tom said to me that he was getting a young group together and would I like to be part of it? And I said, yeah, great, because I had been thinking about some time of leaving the Young City Stars. So I went over to Scotland to live, and Eric and Moody at that time were doing some demos in recording studios, and he said, would you like to go in with them? And I said, yeah, great. So I went into the studios with Eric and Moody, and Eric said, do you fancy singing Money Honey? I said, yeah. So I went in and played the guitar and sang in Money Honey. And then when we went back to the house, later on that night when we were by ourselves, Tom said to me, he said, how would you like to join the Bay City Rollers? And I went, well, I said, how many sugar do you take in your tea? Because I was making tea at the time. And he said, no, I'm serious. I don't know whether I answered him or not. I was just really so overcome by the shock. And it took him about 2 hours later of talking to me to tell me that it was true, because I just thought he was telling fibs. I couldn't
What do
believe
you
him.
think of Bay City Rollers before you get into the members of Bay City Rollers and after you became a member?
Before I was a member of the Bay City Rollers, I used to be a fan of the Rollers. I was in their fan club, and I wore their gear, and we played before them, we supported them, so we were really lucky. And I really liked the Rollers. I thought they were a great group. And then when I finally got into them, it's twice as good being part of the group.